What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Judith here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We are back on Judith Plains, Montana. Let's get to it. What's up?
Oh, just
Playing Railroader.
I'm trying to play Farm Sim.
With your smash thumb,
Yeah, it kind of looks like I have half of a bird egg on the side of my thumb. How swollen it is.
Oh, man. All right, so...
Right side is it doesn't hurt.
Is that good or bad? Did you...
I mean, it's just like normal.
Smash your nerves? I can't feel it. I also can't. Can you, like, you have feeling in the thumb, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you, okay. I was like, can you just not feel it? Because that's a problem. You should probably go get that looked.
I can feel it. It's just
not
so
painful.
Swollen that you can't really bend it.
All right, so drastically changing the subject. Farm Sim money.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about the DLC that I was right about.
We'll get there. You weren't. I think you owe Sean an apology for last night, by the way. Sean was retweeting what Carson said in Discord, by the way, in case you didn't see that. Anyhoozles, I have $3.1 million, chat.
Carson's also sometimes a little late to post in Discord.
I got you. 3.1 million. Since we fast timed over winter, I was able to sell beer and all of that flour that we had and clothing in April and just all the things, right? All the factories got sold basically. So $3.1 million. Now, I also did a thing. I did a thing that some of you are going to say I'm insane for doing. But I might resemble that remark. 6 is planted in carrots. 16 got changed to grass because we need more hay. And everything else that we own is currently planted in kern. Well, okay, not everything. I redid the 3 barley fields, but everything else besides that is kern.
Oh, so that explains why Scoot wanted to join you.
What is that?
Remember the other day, Scoot said he wanted to join, and then he kind of just left.
Oh, well, no, it's because I had the map in like a really good spot where there really wasn't anything to do last night. Yama Rider, what's going on? Well, there was something to do. Sell the clothing and then fast time, which is what I did. Started the spraying process, which, by the way, when you plant without fertilizer and you have to go back and fertilize every single field and then spray most of them for weeds too, that's a lot of spraying. So we're currently spraying, well, this guy's hired right now, but currently spraying weeds. I do have a fair number of fields to, well, yes and no, to spray for weeds. Yeah, all those down there. The thing that I don't understand is field 29. Okay, on here it doesn't show it, but if I go to the field, there's tram lines in the planted crop. Even though it doesn't look like there's tram lines. But there's definitely tram lines. So I don't quite understand that, but the field will get plowed after this harvest, and hopefully it'll be okay next time. So yeah. Welcome in. Everything is good here. What we have going today is we have $3.1 million, and we're going to spend that today. The question is, what do we spend that on? Oh, it actually, I could sell, we're about to make more money.
I was gonna say you could just buy a common ground.
Well, the dilemma that I have is, do we buy more farmland? Because I don't need common ground per se, right? Do we buy more farmland, or is it time to like change out the auger wagons? Possibly maybe add another truck and trailer into the mix. I want to change out the Amities today for those modded Amities. because we need that for the carrots. We do need to buy a carrot harvester, I assume. Probably a green articulated tractor. Like, there's a lot of things on the list. So, if you go to the precision window, is there an option? Yeah, it says there's no tram lines on that field scoot. So I think it just needs to be worked. I think is going to be the strat. So, you know, I was thinking about upgrading the auger wagons, which we've been talking about forever. And probably not go back with 4, because realistically we don't really run all 4 combines hardly ever. So maybe 3 auger wagons, new tractors, sell off a couple tractors. I don't. There's a lot of things we can do. I think equipment should probably happen before any more land. Did you just close a 2-liter bottle?
No.
That's what. Okay, it sounded like it. But first, hashtag it, Julie Chen. You know, the first thing I have to do is get these weeds under control. Everything has been fertilized. It's actually like rather beautiful. Although we're still seeing tram lines in 18 from when we bought it. But like the rest of it, well, 6 looks terrible, but that's, yeah. 29 looks terrible, but the rest of these are looking better anyway. So that's good. But yeah, I got to get these weeds out of here first, and then on to making money. And then the other thing, I guess, is our soy milk. Oh dear me. We have 312,000 liters of soy milk. That is going to be so many pallets. 312 pallets. Where am I hauling that? It's 930, 944, 47. Hud hike. And it just happens to be the high. Adam, what's going on? How are you? The high price, and it's up in town even. Wait, did I not just mark that? I did. Where is it? Is it bad it's not flashing? It's over there somewhere. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, is that the little? It is the little one at the red farm. I sold, what else did I sell there? I sold something there yesterday or the other day.
Oh, dry corn?
No, it's the little farmer stand out in front of the red farm. The little, where you sell like pallets.
Oh, that little kiosk?
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, little roadside farm stand. Yeah, we'll get to that after a while. We got to get these, weeds sprayed. Allegedly here. Because what I was really thinking about is like, you know, field 30s and potatoes. So I definitely want to buy that right now, you know, and 31, 32. I really just want to get to 35, I'll be honest. But like, I don't at the same time because it's already taking hours and hours and hours to do anything on this map. So that's okay. It's all good. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's popping?
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
What's that?
Since like Battlefield 6 is starting soon.
Okay.
Apparently people are playing
like
Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1.
Nice.
And I guess Battlefield 4 is the highest streamed game.
Oh, wow.
Since October 21.
Oh, dang. Or like the most people streaming it since October of 21.
Yeah, the highest peak is
wow.
And then Battlefield 1 is like apparently the highest Twitch viewers since April 21.
Dang. That's crazy.
All because of Battlefield 6 beta is starting soon.
It's this weekend, isn't it?
I think.
I think so.
Thursday?
Friday, Saturday? Saturday, Sunday, something like that. It's coming up soon though. It's very, very, very soon here. Yeah, I'll be interested to check it out. I don't know that I'm going to like play the beta, but I'll be interested to watch a little bit of it. See what people have to. It's the 7th. Oh, it is Thursday. Okay. Is it just Thursday, Friday, or is it? I don't know.
I think that's when it opens.
Yeah. I've always liked the destructible environments of Battlefield. I've played a few Battlefields over the years, a little bit. I mean, nothing too serious, but yeah. I was the guy in the tank, though. That was, you betcha. If there was an option for me to drive or fly something in Battlefield, I was driving and flying. Just saying. It is the next, yeah, I think it's 2 weekends in a row. Which, you know, is pretty smart because they can get a bunch of feedback in a couple day period and then have time to work on stuff, hopefully. And then, put it back out there for another playtest weekend. It's a great idea, honestly. And it really builds the hype for it too, so I think it's kind of cool actually. But yeah. But no, I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we could put down like 2 products with a sprayer at the same time? Like, oh, you have nitrogen. Yeah, put a little Roundup in there, Maybe? I don't know. It'd be nice. And then actually I was looking at the big sprayer today. Like, well, it's 11 or 12 meters bigger than this. So like, but then I was thinking like maybe a 3rd sprayer could be nice to have on the farm, but that's $500,000-$600,000. I don't know. I don't think I'll have any trouble spending the money today, though. I will say that. I don't think it'll be a problem. Although it'd be interesting to see how much we get off that soy milk too. That's crazy. Oh, Call of Duty is different days for different devices. Oh, I didn't even know that. I haven't played Call of Duty in so long. There was a time where I was playing it a little bit here and there, but I haven't played, what is it, Warzone? Forever. Not to mention like an actual Call of Duty game. It's been, God, years. I was a big Medal of Honor fan back in the day. Medal of Honor was like basically a Call of Duty, but it was great. It was great. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Happy Tuesday. Right. So Field 6 is done, but since I can't tab or teleport, it's just gonna sit there on 6. I'll deal with it later, to be honest. So yeah. All right, I've got 2 fields back here. Yeah, these two, 19 to 25, and then we can head west. We have lots of fields to spray to the west. The good news is, though, since we're planting all this corn, we won't have hardly anything to spray next time. So. Yeah, so I've gotten extra days. Dude, we played so much Medal of Honor back in the day. The one that we played they had a Spearhead expansion or something. Medal of Honor, I think it was Medal of Honor 1 Spearhead expansion. And this is really, I'm showing my age right now. But Tech TV, when it was a cable channel, they would host like Thursday night LAN parties. Or not LAN parties, but like, online gaming, right? And they would always play Medal of Honor. So we got into playing Medal of Honor, and we always tried to like join them. You had to like throw your name in a hat basically, and then they would email you like information if you got the invite. And one time we got it, but we didn't see the email until it was too late. So it was like the one Thursday night all of us were busy. But actually those Thursday night Medal of Honor sessions, that's kind of the very beginning of Puma Plow in a way, because we started having like weekly game nights, and then those went from Thursdays. Eventually they went to Saturdays, and then eventually we started recording them. So it's like, that was kind of the groundwork in a weird way, for Puma Plow. It was kind of weird, honestly, but yeah, Medal of Honor was the game. It was the game, playing on the old CRTs. Oh man, one of my brothers had this Dell computer, and this thing was massive, and it was the best like PC that we had at the time. And so we would huddle around that thing, and we'd take turns playing games and stuff. Take turns playing rounds of Medal of Honor. Yeah, it was a good time. Definitely was a good time back in the day. The worst part was we had to deal with well, brother's wife at the time was, you know, you will just leave it at that. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? What's going on? And actually, that we had like the setup
in my pants. Yeah.
No.
Make phrase cheered X100. How do mermaids wash their fins?
How do mermaids wash their fins? No idea. Not a clue. In the tide. It's something with tide. It's something with tide. Final answer.
So you're saying you're part of a cult?
Yep. Yes.
Make phrase cheered X100 with tide.
Yep, I do it. I do it with tide. Fries to the bits. Appreciate them. But that was actually the same room even over at Brother's house that we started Puma Plow in. It was the room we'd have our Medal of Honor gaming, Medal of Honor gaming in. Yeah, same room. It's kind of weird to think about. That was like the start in a weird way of Puma Plow, way before we actually started. So yeah, kind of wild. Just saying. Oh, Chris, it's going, man. What's up with you? Welcome in. We are wrapping up a planting cycle, and what I mean by that is I'm currently spraying weeds. Once I get, well, a couple fields here, a couple fields there, and a bunch of fields over here done, then it'll be, well, and then I need to sell some soy milk. That might take a while. I gotta sell a lot of pallets of soy milk. So it should be some pretty good money. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Holy fields and weeds. Yep. Yep, I got a few of them. You betcha. Well, I just got done a little while ago fertilizing all these fields too. So this is actually my second time today. Well, I started last night, but second time in the last 24 hours spraying all of these fields. I planted not using fertilizer, and then came back in with sprayers and, you know, spraying. I do have a second sprayer, but it's currently parked over in 6. I don't have my pickup truck with me to go and like get that sprayer going again, so I don't really have a choice but to just stay with this one, and we'll worry about that one later. I dispatched it to 6 on course play and auto drive, and yeah, and I don't have my truck with me, so poor planning on my part, I guess, but that's okay. The closest drivable besides the sprayer I'm in is Big Roy, so I'm not gonna go drive that over to Field 6. That's for sure. I'd rather just walk. So with precision on, which we are on precision, it is better to fertilize once your crops come up. And the only reason I say it's better is if you look at your precision score and you want, after you harvest, if you want 100% score, which, as you can see, we're kind of nailing the hundreds right now. If you want 100 on your field, you have to spray after the crops are up using these silly little sensors. Which actually, you know what? I don't even know. Or my sensors aren't even turned on. But you gotta spray after the crop's up, basically. Because what that does is it looks at the crop and says, oh, you need this much nitrogen. Even though all that data is already in the map, and you just, if you fertilize with the planter, it basically puts it at the right level. So yeah. Yeah, it doesn't use as much, but it puts down the correct amount so that it's spot on. Now, having said that, you'll get a 99 on your field if you fertilize with your planter. And that might be worth it. It might be worth a slight hit on the precision score. Yeah. That, or I need to upgrade my spraying capabilities. There is a bigger, better, faster sprayer, so yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Sensors are for nitrogen. I'm not spraying nitrogen right now. I'm spraying Roundup. My bad. Yeah, I don't need my sensors on right now because I'm not spraying that. Yeah, that's true. I forgot what I was spraying. My bad. Yeah, the fertilizer, I mostly did hired / course blade. I'll be transparent. I didn't actually do it myself. That's okay. You can not use fertilizer in a planter, but you got to come back in and fertilize, you know, like right now, basically. It's totally up to you, however you do it. You know what I mean? You do not have to use tram lines with precision. Absolutely not, no. Tram lines are basically there if you just want to, like, RP, and I guess not use GPS, because if you're not using, or if you're using tram lines, that's where you drive your, like, sprayer. That's really all they're there for, so. Yeah. Just finished orientation for a new job. Beardman, awesome. Hope it went well. Precision does make things a little more complex, but it also makes things a lot more realistic, in my opinion. Just saying. Because, I mean, actually, you know, the whole fertilizing after it comes up, like, that's a huge thing where I live. We use the side dressing. We side dress liquid nitrogen right next to the plant. You know, in between the rows. You know what I mean? Like, that's a huge deal here when the corn starts to get maybe knee high or so. They go out and put down liquid nitrogen like crazy on corn around where I'm at. So yeah, it's almost RP. Almost, yeah. So you know what? I don't think I've run that science. But the thing that's different is your precision score. Your precision score will be, the way I'm fertilizing right now, or that I did this time, it'll be 100%. If I were to fertilize just with a planter, it would be 99% for that field. And 99% is not good enough. So we're going for 100. So yeah, crop destruction's on. Yeah, no, you're good. No problems. Crop destruction is turned on. This is first day growth, and I have skinny tires. So first day growth, you can't kill your crop with tires, and skinny tires won't kill crop at all. So we're chilling. So we are good to drive all over this field if we want to. Or any of the fields, actually, yeah. Because we have skinny tires. So you betcha. Answer your next question. Keep up coming, boys. I'm here for it. DLC today. Did you guys see that? I don't even know what it's officially called. Mercedes? Okay. Those tractors, I think, are going to be great paperweights. They don't have any horsepower.
Megan Frace cheered X100. What is Mike Tyson's favorite rock band?
Mike Tyson's favorite rock band. It's got to be something because of his the speech impediment, right? I don't know.
The biggest one has 180.
Yeah.
Megan Frace cheered X100. Kith.
Instead of Kiss. It's Kith. Okay. All right. Brian kind of nailed that, actually. I don't think the next DLC will be junk. I'm kind of interested in like the truck you can put the different bodies on. I think that'll be kind of fun to mess with. Personally.
Looks like there's 2.
Is there? Yeah, that like big
Twin
8-wheeler.
steer and a single steer.
Yeah, I'm talking about, yeah, the twin steer would be kind of sick. Like that could be the new upgraded tiny truck, you know?
Oh
Like,
yeah, because there's a twin steer and then you got a single steer that have the same
okay.
rollback ability.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot, actually.
With like 3 or 4 different containers.
Yeah. So as far as the natural fertilizer, by the way, I tried running slurry, and let's see. Okay, so that's actually what's wrong with the precision score in this field, because the precision score is based off the last harvest, right? And if you notice, the nitrogen is absolutely horrendous. So this field was fertilized one time before planting corn with precision, with like, you know, a base layer of slurry. And then we came in with the sprayer and finished it after it was growing. This field was done one time after the crop was up with slurry, and then it wasn't enough, so we had to fast time another day and go at it again. Precision didn't like that either. So I don't know how you're supposed to get 100% if you're using slurry. I'll be honest. Please enlighten me, chat. Go. How you're supposed to get 100 and you're supposed to get enough nitrogen down, because that's actually the problem. I couldn't get enough nitrogen down. So yeah. Scully, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Doing well. How are you?
The
Alright.
Geo stuff you can put on that manure sensing stuff.
I had it all on there. Yeah, I had it on. I had it turned on. I was using the Oxbow with all the tech.
Huh.
How do we just get up? What? Hype train? How do we do that? How does that work? Okay. Not sure how that just happened, but all right. Good. Awesome. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so that's exactly what we did in field 12, by the way. Planted it, waited for it to grow, then I fertilized it with the Oxbow. Here, I'll show you exactly what I had. Let's dive into this, chat. I had the Oxbow with the sensor, with all the sensor fancy dancy crap on, right? Okay, and I had this bar here, which there's no options there. And I had it all active, and you can't put down enough. With it on auto, you cannot put down. You can't put down enough stuff. So, yeah. 1440p doesn't run smoothly. Giants make DLCs out of Yeah, it's the close. Yeah. Yeah. You have to keep it at 100 every time. Gotcha. Well, but that was all Fry's doing the bits. That was.
Whoa.
I don't understand it. Yeah. No, I planted with no fertilizer. 0 fertilizer. Zip, 0, nada. Planted with no fertilizer. Waited for it to grow one day. Then went out there with slurry. And it applied, but you can't apply enough to get it. For corn, anyway. You can't apply enough. So, I agree with the broken. That's honestly, I agree with that. So, yeah. So this is our this was only our first time planting this field, and it had tram lines in the crop we bought it with. And for some reason, those tram lines are still here. Oh, and it's not letting me kill the weeds in the tram lines. Okay, this field is going to get plowed after this corn, so we're just gonna chalk this up as it's gonna be a terrible yield, and we'll move on with that. So, yeah, yeah. Okay, so if I plant with the okay, you don't need sensors if you're planting, by the way, because there's nothing for the sensors to sense. The way I understand the sensors working, and I could be wrong, is that the sensors are looking at the crop and determining how much nitrogen it needs. So if you're planting with sensors on, I mean, in a way, you're wasting money on sensors on your planter tractor. You know what I mean? Yeah. Slurry applied, fixed amount. That's interesting. If slurry is a fixed amount, why do they let you buy the sensors then? See, there's things I'm not questioning, like, y'all. There's things that giants do where it's just like they don't make sense. You know, it's like the old this department doesn't know what that department at the company's doing, and it's just so blatantly obvious to me that the person writing the help menu and the person actually coding it and making it do whatever, and the testers, they don't talk. They have 0 communication, clearly. And it's very odd. Why can you put sensors on a slurry applicator if it does a fixed rate? That makes no sense at all. You're just wasting 15,000 or 20,000 or whatever it is. You might as well just go down to the creek and throw it in the creek, or, you know, whatever. Go to the burn barrel and just start throwing 20s, you know? That would take a while. So the only way that I've found to get 100% score on precision is to either fertilize when I plant and then fertilize a second time with a sprayer with like the sensors on, or just do the sensors themselves, like the sprayer with the sensors after it grows. That's how you get 100%. I can replicate that for the most part. Now on soybeans, I didn't do the sprayer part because, well, soybeans don't use nitrogen, so yeah. Yeah, no, I know the nitrogen is yeah, there's 2 variables there, the soil and the crop. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, so when I planted soybeans, I did have fertilizer in the planters, and it does use some, even though it really shouldn't. It does use a little bit. But as you can see, I mean, these were soybeans last time. These were soybeans, you know, down here last time. Those 4, well, all the fields that are 100 down here, that was a cornfield last time. And see, that was 98, but we didn't go out there with the sprayer. And like, whatever you want to call it, top dress, basically, fertilizer, right? So all these fields, maybe not this field, because this field's kind of broken right now, but all these fields that I'm fertilizing with the sprayer or all the fields I did fertilize with the sprayer. I'm not right now, but the ones I did, should be 100% after next harvest. Should be, hopefully, maybe. We'll see. The nitrogen. Oh, so the nitrogen content in the slurry is variable.
I mean, that makes
Interesting.
sense.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think natural fruit's working either. No. No. Still fertilize with the sprayer. Yeah, so yeah, you can't go 100% natural. I think that's the ticket, right? You need help. You're addicted to roadcraft? Oh, you're the one. Okay. Oh, man. Sensors for the soil type. Interesting. But then also, don't they say that like the soil type or the sensors read the crop, not the soil? Like in a different help menu, I think. I'm pretty sure. So it's just like, I think at the end of the day, the help menu in this game, just don't even ever click on it. Just don't. Honestly, ask it a Discord, ask here, ask the community. Don't ask Giants how to like do something in this game, to be completely honest. And that's kind of sad, honestly, to think about. But like, you get 14 different answers for the same problem, you know? It's like, come on, y'all. It's not that hard. Like, make it work this way and bada bing, bada boom. Let's go. Bob's your uncle, you know? Like, come on. Oh, man. Anyway, what do I know? Plugger, what's going on? How are you? Yeah. It's just really, I stand on the thing of they don't communicate internally inside that company. Which to me, that means that smells, that sounds bad if you ask me. You know, communication is a good thing. Typically, so. Yeah. So yeah, the only way I think to get to 100 on the precision score is to come in with a sprayer with the sensors on after the crop is grown. So, yeah. They level the nitrogen contents in the slurry. See, now that doesn't make sense because I can use sensors with the sprayer, and I'm not doing slurry. Do different things. Do the sensors? I don't know, because the way I understand it is the sensors are sensing the crop and how much nitrogen it needs. So I don't know, man. It's a whole thing. I mean, you know, to be honest, in 22, I never used the sensors one time, and we ran precision from when it came out to the end of 22. I never, ever, ever turned the sensors on. We may have had them on our tractors, because sometimes I'd like, we have money, it's fine. I would never turn them on. Never once. So, yeah. You cannot get to 100% with slurry after the crop is sprouted. No, I tried that the other day. It does not work. Yeah. 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 You know, I do. There is some level of irony that they're all like, yeah, soil health and we're gonna save the world and all this stuff. I'm spraying Roundup right now. you know? Obviously, it's not branded, but basically, I'm spraying Roundup across all of our acres, basically, pretty much. I can't use a mechanical weeder. Oh, you're disturbing the soil if you use a mechanical weeder. You know, there's something ironic about this in a way, you know? Yeah, we're being healthy. You know, next thing they're going to put in here is desiccating crops. Because that's really, really good for everybody. Just throwing that out there. Oh, let's take these oats that we're going to harvest soon and turn into some good old Cheerios, and let's spray with Roundup first. That seems like a great idea. But it happens. I mean, shoot, I had black beans in my taco meat this morning. They desiccate black beans like crazy with basically Roundup or a product to kill them. And then you can't tell me that black bean doesn't absorb at least a little bit of that product, right? Yeah. The big fires. I want the electric zapper. I want to be able to zap our weeds. That would be fun. But yeah. Yeah, I don't... That's a good point, actually. Yeah. I've never seen crop sensors on a tractor IRL, that's for sure. Because, yeah, how's it actually gonna... That's very true. It doesn't... The sensors don't affect pH, though. The lime is not done... You don't need sensors for liming. But I get the point. You know, it's not... obviously not a real thing, huh? I mean, Trent, you're a farmer. You farm organic. You got crop sensors to check your nitrogen on your crops.
That's what you have soil samples for.
Soil samples, yeah, or tissue samples. You can do tissue samples like mid season. I think Trent's had to pull some tissue samples.
Yeah, you gotta wake up like between 5 and 7.
Oh yeah. Nice. They test the, yeah, they soil samples, soil samplers, soil samples are a big thing if you want to, like, you know, get the peak soil conditions and get like a nice healthy soil, you know. It's kind of like the game. I mean, technically we have soil samples, you know. We can go do soil sampling if we want to. That's what this is. This is a soil sampler. This is just a fancy way to do it. I mean, there's a lot less fancy ways to soil sample, but this is a soil sampler, and this would build out your pH and you know, your micronutrients and all that, like, you know, build a profile. Yeah. And, you know, guys are, you know, when I was, or forever, you know, if a guy wanted to put lime on a field, they just kind of guessed, and they're like, well, let's put, you know, X number of tons to the acre, right? And now it's like, well, they can go out and tell you exactly where in that field that lime needs to be. And then, you know, your spreaders can variable rate across the map, or across the field. It's crazy what the technology that there is in farming that most people probably don't even realize. So yeah, what's up, Scoot? Oh man, yeah, the amount of technology in farming is actually insane. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I'm getting at. The sensors on the front of a tractor or in farm sim are just magic, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, maybe there is something at a university in jolly old England or Germany or something where they're trying it, but I've never seen it, you know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. gotcha. Just like how we do the soil samples on FarmSim for our lime, our pH. And then, you know, we have that map, so it's variable rate. Yeah. Kind of like the game, but not exact. I mean, kind of. But like the point I think I'm making is the crop sensors on the front of a tractor or a sprayer are kind of BS. So yeah. Sir, wait, is there a USB version of this microphone, Scoot? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Which explains what you do for a living. I gotcha. Little robots. Little robots, huh? Interesting. The USB version has both. Scoot, I don't know. I'll have to do a little research on that. I didn't know they came out with a USB, Shure SM7B. I just Googled it. I love where you can talk to a computer and it just pulls up what you're looking for. There is something so amazingly lazy about that. I love it. I don't know. Y'all can, whatever. I don't have that keyboard in front of me for that computer for the record, so. Scoot, I think what you're looking at with the USB one is that's not the SM7B. That's a different microphone by Shure. Yeah, that's a different microphone. There's nothing. That's actually a really good microphone. I know somebody who has it. It's a really good one. Yeah, the MV7. Yeah, that's a different microphone. What? Oh, your mic, not your wife. Your wife has the option to connect either way. Wait, what?
What?
I was like, your wife. What are we? We didn't talk about anybody's wife. I'm gonna guess that's a darn you autocorrect. I was like, okay. That too. Like, got Wi-Fi and Ethernet? Like, what do we, I mean, yo, lit. Oh, man. Yeah, so the SM7B is what this microphone is, and this one's XLR only. The MV7X, it looks like. Possibly that's the one. I think that's the one. Hang on. That one has either or. I think if you connect it via USB, it'll be fine. It may sound a little different and maybe a little bit better depending on if you're going through like a interface, like a mixer and stuff, but you wouldn't have to, Scoot. USB would be totally fine. Wow. Okay. All right. Voice cloning. What? I'm so confused. I just use Google. I talk to Google. That's all. Welcome in. What's poppin'? How's it going? Oh, goodness. Are we okay? Spraying weeds, y'all. Spraying weeds. Let's go. All right. All right, y'all. Keep it family friendly now. So basically, Scoot, if you were gonna connect via USB, then you wouldn't need like a audio mixer, right? And since I'm assuming you're a one PC guy, at least right now, you only have the one PC, so you don't need like a audio mixer per se, right? Thought it was. Can we go back to talking about crop sensors? But that would be a good option, Scoot, because you could always upgrade later to like an audio mixer, audio interface type setup if you wanted to later. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh God. Okay, guys. All right. Simmer down now. Inciting a riot. Oh God. So how about that weather? It's 82 degrees currently in St. Louis. How about that DLC, huh? I mean, oh goodness. What do we got? Like a month, by the way, until it comes out? Something like that? It's not too bad, I guess.
Yeah, you get four tractors and five semis.
Something like that. I bet the semis get bullied too. There is a Mercedes-Benz DLC they announced today for Farm Sim. Scoot, I don't know when that's going to happen. Whatever crop's ready first will get harvested first. So, yeah. Oh. You want to clone your friend's voice and then send it to him. That's creepy. Oh man, you know, that's actually terrifying this day and age. Like, and of course I know that I would be like a prime, you know, I'm all over the internet saying everything, right? So, you know, if somebody, you know, you hear those stories where it's like, you know, hey grandma, this is so and so, I'm in jail, send me money, you know, and it's like their grandson's voice, you know, or something sounds pretty close to it. It's like, that's kind of terrifying, honestly. But I don't have any grandparents, so y'all can't do that. So boom, roasted. But yeah. Interesting prank. You sure all the AI companies could do that? Probably. I think there's an app for that. There probably, wait, Tomcat, do you have an app for that? Where's Tomcat at? He's Mr. AI after all. Uh-oh. Oh, chat. This is bad. Chat, I have to teleport. Chat, I have to teleport. You guys are gonna, I can't, I have that tractor doing, or that semi-truck doing slurry, and it needs stuff. I have to do this. There's no other way to fix it. Okay, we won't teleport back. You know, I got caught by AI. Well, not caught, but I did believe an AI thing for a minute on TikTok the other day. It was the rabbits on the trampoline. For a second, I was like, huh, look at all those rabbits. And then I saw a video the next day, and this lady goes, can you believe they got us with the rabbits on the trampoline? And I was like, oh crap, I kind of got by that too. So yeah. Your grandparents fell for a scam like that? Like somebody at the bank realized that, oh dang. My grandma would have. My mom's mom, she would have definitely fallen for that, but unfortunately, I don't have any grandparents anymore, so. You're doing oilseed radish subsidies for the first time. Can't wait to see how much you get paid. Nice. When Precision first dropped, we did like one field on Alma and we got like $900. It basically is enough to pay for the seed, plus you get a little nitrogen. That's, at least in my experience, that's all you get. So yeah. You saw it in the video question, you feel paranoid? Yeah. I mean, you just, it's crazy how real some of that stuff looks that's like AI generated. I mean, look at this. This emote was hang on, where's that? Why don't I see it? Why don't I see it? Oh god. Oh god, we're trying to here. I mean, tell me that doesn't look real. Look at that. I mean, it looks like an ear of corn slatting, right? That was made by AI. It took me way too long to find that. Oh, man. Alright, so maybe this is not the truck to be hauling slurry with, because every time it goes up there and it needs, like, fuel, it breaks, and it basically is going to kill the map if I didn't do what I did, so... Scammer. Too many lines. Oh, that's funny. You plant clover. Yeah, I don't. Financially, the oilseed radish thing, you know, you have to weigh your time. Your time is valuable at some point too. Yeah, the oilseed radish subsidy thing's not. I'm not a fan of it, but that doesn't mean that somebody else shouldn't do it, right? Just not for me. But that's all. Doing it just so you did it, yeah. You know, for science, right, chat? I mean, come on, we're all about that around here. Maybe I should do field 6 just to see what we get off field 6. Maybe we'll do that this next time. I don't know. We'll see. Everyone should try it. Yeah. Actually, speaking of the big planter there, because you know, planting oilseed radish, I have to use that big air drill. I got a wheel bearing locked up on our air drill right now. On the seed cart, the right front tire is locked up. And it makes it a real bear to pull. So I gotta empty it. I gotta empty it and reset the thing one of these days, and hopefully it'll fix it. But yeah. You start looking for new things to do. True. It's the T800. It's a nice truck. It's a nice truck. I like it. It gets bullied by that one trailer we use a lot, but that's okay. I thought my sprayer was closer than that. Notice I didn't teleport back. I had to teleport to get that guy, and I just sent him to the yard. He's not even going to haul slurry anymore. If I get full on slurry, I get full on slurry. It's whatever. It's not really worth hauling. It is and it isn't. It is because of the volume, but like it's kind of not at the same time. But that's okay. Back to our sprayer. I was going to drive out here, but then I realized this is not first day growth on these. This is barley, so could be a problem. But that's okay. Oh look, I'm already in the sprayer, chat. Wow. Look at me. I'm already up there. Look at I'm such a good worker. Oh man. But yeah, I send him back to parking spot. I did, by the way, late last night, I got really focused in on auto drive. And the route from the main road here at the southwest corner of 29, that route all the way down here, takes a turn and goes north here at 7 and goes all the way up to basically the river. I completely redid that entire route on auto drive. It is no longer a secondary route. It is a two-way route still, but it's no longer a secondary route. I plumbed in. I think I got it right where all the fields have been plumbed in and differently. So like if something's on 16, let's say a loading wagon that I might have used, it actually comes over here to 17, then runs north because it's going right here. So it stays off the main road up here because it just got a little congested, but it comes down here and then runs up. But I think everything should be connected up again, and just cleaned it up a lot. And then I simply up here just put a little turnaround on the end, like just trying to make it simple and work better. Because that being a secondary route the entire way was just kind of awkward, if you ask me. So, oh, there's a thing over at 4 I need to do too. I didn't get over there to do that one on 4. I knew last night what I was doing. I'm like, there's something else I wanted to do on auto drive and I couldn't remember it. I need to put a like a jump around over at 4. Problem is at 4, I think I need to move all of it. So we did not buy the biogas plant. No, I've just been dumping slurry to dump slurry. There's only 2 places to dump slurry. Biogas plant and the animal dealer, and both of them you have to cross the train tracks. So I've been just hauling it to the biogas plant for now. Yeah. My map looks foreign. So the map I'm on is called Judith Plains, Montana. It is a 4X modded map by a guy named DJ Modding. And yeah, definitely foreign if you're playing the stock map. Are you at Riverbend? Is that the one you're playing? Great map. I put 650 hours on there. Or 700 hours, something like that. My first 600 plus hours were on Riverbend. Love that map. Yeah. Oh yeah, 200 hours on the map. You're just getting started. Oh man, I think shoot, I gotta be pushing. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm pushing a bunch of hours on this map already. I mean, we've been here for a while now, honestly, but yeah, we're pushing. I gotta be pushing. Shoot, 500-600 hours by now. Probably played 2,000 on Riverbend. Dang.
Oh, on your map.
Yeah. Yep. No stones. No crop destruction. No weather. So I have our weather set for visual only. I do not play with field stones. I do not enjoy that. Although we did on Riverbend for a long time. We turned them off eventually, and we do have our crop destruction on, but that's just something I mean, I always do that. But yeah, and yeah, the weather's nice on visuals only, which, by the way, I had a tornado on here last night when I fast timed. I didn't see it, but it said I had a tornado. So that's cool. But like, again, visuals only. I don't want to tear up my crops. So you betcha. But yeah, 2,000 hours, that's a lot. That's a fair bit. But yeah, 200. Yeah, you're just getting going. The other thing is on here, we, you know, we're playing on hard, so it's taking forever. Oh, you have visuals? Yeah. Yeah, that's the way to go. With the weather. Oh, and we've turned our snow off now, too. Because when the snow actually, like, covers the map, it lags so hard. And same thing when the snow melts, too. It lags so hard on this 4X map. So, yeah, no thanks. Easy for sure. Yeah, no, if you're like just playing Farm Sim, I would definitely recommend easy mode for sure. Yeah. The other thing which you're doing is playing with like few mods. That's definitely how I recommend to play this game for the first time. No mods, play on easy, learn the game, do a lot of contracts, learn what equipment you like and don't like. For sure. But at the end of the day, you know, everybody can play how they want to play and just have fun with it, you know? That's the biggest thing. So just have fun. All right, we're almost done, chat. We've got a lot of fields here, but they're all small. So, and honestly, we'll probably do our like mass spraying thing where we go from field to field after we get done here. Just start field hopping, because why not? You betcha. It's your meditation. Nice. Farm Sim is a very relaxed, chill gaming experience, you know? For sure. I used to be a big Halo player. And when I first found Farm Sim back on Xbox 360, I quit playing Halo. So, yeah. Easy, normal. Yeah, no, I agree. Easy. I like easy if I don't think I'm gonna like a map. You know what I mean? Like if I'm only gonna play a map for a little while, I'll want to play it on easy so that we can get nice equipment and stuff. If I'm really getting into a map like this, Alma, Missouri, you know, I'll play those on hard so I have to play them longer just because I enjoy them. So yeah, that's kind of my thought on it. And we're not taking loans. That also adds a level of difficulty for sure. But again, you know, everybody can play how they want to play at the end of the day. But yeah, it's a good time. Definitely a good time. All right. So here we're spraying 3 fields. We'll probably jump over to 2 and just go around the whole border, the whole southwest fields. We might as well. Just because we can. It's all about just keep the sprayer moving at this point, you know? We'll get done with it eventually. So, yeah. Go this way. Alright. Oh, and then GPS wants to do the thing where it doesn't want to jump from field to field. You take loans, but started with 0. Nice. Very nice. Most of the shooters. Yeah, I think age has a lot to do with it. Not calling anybody old, but I know for me, it's like I can play Fortnite. I enjoy Fortnite, but like at the end of the night, I'm not playing Fortnite for hours and hours and hours at a time, you know? I'm jumping to Farm Sim, you know? Is what I'm gonna do. This is Judith Plains, Montana by DJ Modding. Who am I calling old? Myself? I bear. Not calling anybody old, no. Farm Sim and Factorio, nice. Yep. I don't enjoy like high stress games anymore like I used to. I used to be all about it, but I'm good now. I don't need to be doing that. See, I don't need the one genre of game I do miss. I used to play a lot of like NHL games, hockey. And I don't even know if there are any on PC. I think you have to like get a console to play like the 2K hockey games or whatever, if they're even still a thing. I'm not sure. But like, I kind of miss that. But yeah. Yeah, I agree, Bear. I definitely agree. Yeah, because when I was like into my Halo days, there's no shot I could have imagined playing. I left a skipper. Don't tell anybody. I could not imagine playing something like this as many hours as I do. You know, I wasn't like sweating on my controller, you know, if playing this, you know, I mean, yeah. They don't put it. Yeah, and that sucks, Bear. Honestly. I wish they would. But yeah. RPGs. It's a bit too stressful to enjoy. Gotcha. Yep. You know, honestly, that's why I never, like, I played a little bit of Red Dead Redemption 2. And I was really hoping to get into that, but then it's just like, I'm not interested in it. It would, Bear. Yeah, a nice hockey game on PC would be lit. I would play that a lot probably. But that's okay. I think it was like 2K. I want to say it was 7 was the game a bunch of us used to play all the time on Xbox. NHL 2K7. We played the crap out of that game. Like, way too much. But that game was great. Because that was I think that was one of the last games that, like, from the factory, we'll say, had where you could shoot with buttons and not have to use the stupid joystick shooting. By default,
Good old
anyway.
joystick shooting.
I couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand it. Strategy, shooters. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I never was a fan, though, on, like, a hockey game to have, like, you have to use your joysticks to shoot. And I don't... No. I just want to push X. Or A. Or Y. Or whatever, you know? That's all I want to do. Oh, man. Yeah, over the years, I used to play, I've dabbled in, like, Madden. But I had an NCAA, like, again, I think it was like 2K7 or something. I played that a ton back in the day. Yeah. I feel like I used to just play a lot more games than I do now. Like, in general. Just played more games. More variety. And now I pretty much only play sim games. Instructions, I mean... For the most part. Or like factory games. Like, you know, Satisfactory or... I know it's a very like unfinished game, but I still like me some Automation Empire. I dabble in that one once in a while off stream. You know, Fruity Pebbles to the moon. If you know, you know. They could have done so much more with that game, for the record. They really could have. Just so much more. And they just didn't. And it was sad. We should run it back. Get Leonard on program in Automation Empire 2. Automating Empire 2. We got to change the name, you know? Got to change the name just enough so we don't get in trouble. Or something like that. I don't know. And actually, it's crazy to think back, you know, when I first found out about farm sim, my one nephew was like, hey, you like farming things, right? Sure. And he showed me farm sim for the very first time. So I like owe it all to him, I guess, for showing me farm sim in the first place. Kind of wild. He's the one that showed me farm sim for the first time, Minecraft for the first time. That game Visceral Cleanup Detail, which I used to play a ton of. He showed me that for the first time. He was like, you know, all about the latest and greatest games and stuff back in the day. I'll never forget Minecraft though. It was right when it came out on the 360. And he was playing it like this. We were over at brother's house on a Saturday like night. He played all night. And I'm like, the whole time I'm like, because I could see his like screen he was playing on. I'm like, the whole time like, this game looks so stupid. This game looks so stupid. And then I came home and downloaded the demo of Minecraft. And then I quickly purchased the game. And I think I played till 7 o'clock in the morning, and we were at the farm by 9 on that Sunday morning then. And I told my brother, I was like, yeah, I was up late all night playing Minecraft. Like, this game is crazy. So we actually left the farm and we went to brother's house and we played Minecraft split screen that whole night till like 10 o'clock at night. And then, well, he ended up buying Minecraft as well. And yeah. This game's dumb. I can't stop playing it. That's how my Minecraft journey started. And then it's the first time I played for a while and then I died in Minecraft. And actually, if I fire up my Xbox, I might still have my like very first world. I should try to see if I can find that. That would be fun to revisit memory lane. But I died in Minecraft. Yeah, split screen. I don't miss those days at all, by the way. Well, I do and I don't. Anyway, Minecraft, I died for the first time in Minecraft and I spawned and I was like, I lost all of my stuff. I thought, I didn't know that you just like kind of respawn at world spawn. Well, I was building by where I spawned the first time, but I spawned like around the corner of like this, I don't even want to call it a mountain, a hill. And so I just thought, I'm like, I just lost all my stuff. So I started rebuilding. I built a new dirt house and, you know, started gathering materials. And one day I was playing for a while and then I was out on an adventure to find food. And I went around this corner and I'm like, I am such an idiot. And there was all my stuff. So I remember being like kind of embarrassed about it. So then I went back to the new place and I destroyed all of it. And I like put it all back the way it was to make it look natural so that nobody would ever know. And then now I just told y'all. I should see if I can get my Xbox, like fire up my Xbox and yeah, revisit memory lane if I could even still load that world. I don't know if it'll still load or not. I had it on there, but I have no idea. I'm like such a noob, you know, back in the day, but it happens. It happened to all of us. We were all farm sim noobs. We were all Minecraft noobs at some point, so it definitely happens. But I didn't want anybody to know that I died. Oh man, I'll never forget the night I was pit mining. I had this giant, well, at the time I thought it was a big mine, but like we've done way more on PC Minecraft. And I guess I dozed off while I was mining and like my finger stayed on the right trigger and pushing forward on the joystick. And I woke up to a death message as my stuff was burning in lava. I was very sad. I had my first diamond pick on me that I definitely lost in lava. I lost all my stuff in lava. It was really sad. You know, again, it happens. We've all done that, I assume, or most of us have. Anybody that's played Minecraft probably has. So it happens. Definitely happens. All right, 3 fields to go, chat. Never done spraying. Hip hip hooray! I think it's 3 fields. I'm not worried about that, Skipper. Yep, 3 fields to go, chat, and they're not that big, especially 7. Let's go. I'm here for it. Your first experience with a creeper will stick with you forever. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I could definitely see that. Yeah, shoot. How long? I mean, God, when did Minecraft come out on Xbox? That's been so long ago. And I remember it like it was yesterday. We started with Bison Ridge. And now we own like 2.5 homesteads. Or something. We bought Copper Creek as well. We bought Copper Creek originally to have more corn drying capabilities. But now we have chickens there, a bunch of equipment parked there, and we're supposed to be buying beef cows as well one of these days. It just hasn't happened yet. "2013, 2014 with your son." Nice. And it seems like it was yesterday, right? Oh, man. Time flies, I tell you. Time has been flying. You betcha. Right. Actually, if I fire up my Xbox, I could probably play the hockey game that I have on there. Problem is, I don't have a way to capture my Xbox. If I did want to, say, stream something from it, I'd have... Well, I could just unplug my gaming computer and plug it in. Unplug a HDMI and plug in a different one. But I'm probably not going to actually do that, you know? It really does, yeah. I can't imagine how much time it would take to update my Xbox at this point. It's been unplugged for, geez, a couple years at least. It's sitting behind my right monitor, back corner of my desk. It's there. But it's been, yeah, unplugged for, I don't even know how many years now. It's been a while. In fact, I know for sure whenever I went to the stream PC that I have now, there's not room in the stream PC for a second capture card. And so that was kind of the definite, like, okay, the Xbox is getting unplugged because I don't have room for the capture card to run the thing through, you know? Because, you know, back in the day, occasionally I would stream something from the Xbox. Yeah, it's been a long time. That's all right. Farm Sim 17? I might have played some 19 on... Yeah, no, I definitely played 19. I don't think I ever played 22 on console. I don't think so, anyway. And I know I haven't played 25 on console. Because my console hasn't been plugged in since long before 25 came out. So, yeah. It's all good, though. All right, 2 fields to go. Hip, hip, hooray. And then we get to see what needs to be done next. Oh, we gotta sell soy milk. That's the next thing. Played 22 for 3 weeks. Gotcha. Sometimes that pesky life thing will get in the way, you know? It's definitely happens. Played them until 19 and then got PC. Let's go. Yep. I think that's the arc for a bunch of us. Is like, yeah, we played on console and then got a PC. And honestly, at least for me, never looked back since. Like, I'm good. I mean, occasionally I think about, oh, I should fire that up for funsies. I never actually do it. Oh man, it's a great, you know, it holds that corner of the desk down quite well, you know. That's about all that Xbox is doing over there. It's a good paperweight. For sure. Oh, I gotta go back up there and do that corner. How did I not get that corner? It's kind of wild. We'll head back up there. We have time. I got you. I hope things are going okay for you. Obviously, you don't need to. If you want to talk about it, you're here, but otherwise, you know, just hope you're doing all right. Hope things are going well for you. Right. Obviously, you know, rather not be doing what you're doing probably, but hope it's going as well as it can. All right, did that get that corner? Hip hip hooray, let's go. Let's go. Alrighty. Things are going well. Good. Good. Medical stuff. Now, I haven't had, like, hang on. Knocking on wood there.
Bubba051799 just resubscribed for 70 months.
Bubba, do appreciate the resub. What's poppin', man? How are you? Wowzers. You haven't brave enabling precision. It's not that bad. The biggest takeaway for me with precision is, you know, there's all these fancy dancy maps that you don't really need to look at. Honestly, you don't need to know how to, like, look at a nitrogen or a pH map, whatever you want to call it. And you don't actually have to know how to read that. It doesn't matter. What you do is you just hover your mouse over the field. And then you look at that and it says the pH, you know, is 7,000 out of 7,000. So that's perfect. The nitrogen's 180 out of 180. That's perfect. And that's all you really need to worry about. You don't actually need to, like, know how to read the maps and stuff. You don't. At all. And that's, I think, where people get held up a lot. It's like, well, what do you, all these maps? It's like, they don't matter. They're there if you want to look at them, but you don't have to. Is kind of the way I look at it anyway. So, yeah. Definitely there if you want to look at them, but you don't have to. The big thing right now, the way that I'm doing it anyway, is I'm spreading lime after every single harvest, which does take a ton of time, but that's okay because you don't really use that much lime, but you apply it every time. And then I'm either fertilizing just with the planter, and if I do that, my precision score is going to be about 99. If I fertilize the way I did this time, which was a sprayer after it's grown, I should get 100%. So it appeared to be another science altogether. Yeah. No, it can be kind of daunting, the whole precision thing, but it's not actually as scary as people might think it is, you know? It's really not.